So today I'm going to do something different that I've never tried before. So I went to the thrift store months ago and I picked up this little breakable that has a mother cat and her baby for 25 cents, and so I'm going to give it a makeover. So I think this cat, or these two cats, are really cute. I did scrub it, but it is still kind of dirty. I'm not a big fan of this flower. I feel like the flower is in its eye, this little kitten's eye. I think it would look better without it. There's places on the back, like right here, and I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up. It's kind of picky about small things. It won't focus on it very well. But it looks like there were maybe more flowers that broke off. So there's a spot. Looks like there was a spot. So I'm hoping that that flower can easily come off without hurting myself. And I'm thinking that I will make it look like my sister's cat Chester. And she said that when she got Chester, people were just giving them away, that Chester looks just like his mom. So I will try to put in a picture of Chester now for you to see. So my goal was to get the flower to come completely off. I spent probably about 15 minutes trying to get it to come off, and I couldn't, but I was able to kind of break off the petals on the rose a little bit, and so I think it looks better. It is not in the little kitten's eye anymore. So now I'm just going to go over it and paint it with a new coat of white paint. So I completely covered both kitties with white paint, and now I'm just going to wait for it to dry. And then I'll go back through probably and give it a second coat of white paint and then start painting some of the other features. I am changing the eye color because Chester has blue eyes, and I feel like that would look a little bit nicer anyway. And then I'm going to keep the bows yellow, and I may go ahead and make the rose red. So it's the next day. I added 2 coats of white paint to it, and I just recently started putting on some gray. I think that gold looks a lot better than that yellow did. So this is day 3 of me working on this baby cat and its mom, and it's not perfect, but I think I'm going to call it done. So I used a toothpick to kind of put paint in the tiny, hard to reach areas. So for me, the eyes were hard to do. So I'm not completely satisfied with the eyes, but it's just really hard to kind of get in there and paint them and make them look okay. The rose is another area that's kind of hard to get to. So overall it has some flaws, but I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks better than it did. Now I'm going to add some Mod Podge. I have never used Mod Podge before, so hopefully I don't mess anything up. So this is another thrift store find that I got for 25 cents. So it's a salt and pepper shaker. I guess it was part of a set. It is probably on the old side, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to paint it. Unlike the other cat breakable I just finished, this cat isn't clay and chalky to begin with. It's kind of polished and smooth. So I'm thinking maybe I can take some sandpaper and roughen it up a bit. So this was originally a squishy idea that I had, and then I drew it in my Create This book. So if you've seen that episode, you may have already seen this. I'm going to turn this cat into a original creation of mine. His name is going to be Jack. He has a ghost for a tail. So here's a picture of Jack. So as you can see, he is an orange cat. He's a jack-o'-lantern, and he has a ghost for a tail, and he's kind of salty because, you know, the ghost is his tail and it won't go away. And the ghost is just kind of energetic and bubbly and just loves life, and he's just kind of salty. So I'm going to paint Jack obviously orange. I'm going to paint the bow tie black and his tail's down here, and so I'm going to make that be white, and I'm going to give it arms and a face, and it'll be the ghost. So I just sanded it the best that I could. It's still kind of shiny, but the bow and the feet had paint on it and it did come off. I'm gonna go ahead and try to paint this orange, it's called jack-o'-lantern, on top. So I'm getting close to finishing Jack and Boo. I just need to touch up on some areas and to add the eyes to the ghost. I am going to have to be careful with it because even though I sanded it, it's still, the paint is still not sticking to it very well, so I can just scratch it and the paint comes off pretty easily. So here's Jack and Boo, completely finished. They still need to have the Mod Podge put on top, and I just finished painting some of the other little spots I wasn't completely satisfied with, but I will say that it's not perfect, but I think it turned out super cute. So here they are side by side. I think they both turned out really well, and they both cost $1.25 from a thrift store that I found them in. So which one is your favorite? The mother and her baby or the cat with the ghost tail? Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like it to let me know, and I will make more in the future like this. Next week's video, I'm thinking about turning this jewelry box into a pushing jewelry box, and then I'm going to put little pushing pins in here. So if you think you are interested in that, I'm probably going to do 2 different videos on that. So the pushing pins will probably be like a Wednesday or Thursday video, and me decorating the box will probably be my Sunday video. Bye!